I'm Lisa Fletcher for Spotlight on America. We're continuing our in-depth investigations into a patient safety issue that has gone largely unaddressed despite growing evidence of harm. For years, the IV bag industry has known about a dangerous chemical that it uses in its products, but it is still on the market, and patients are blind to the risk.
It's a question that's gone unanswered for decades. Why is an unnecessary, potentially dangerous chemical being used to make most IV bags and tubing in U.S. hospitals? It's called DEHP. It makes plastic flexible, but it is also toxic and can leach from IVs into vulnerable patients.
It is harming people by going straight into their blood. It's in NICU babies, it's in cancer patients. It is actually known to specifically hamper the effects of chemotherapy. It's there just because it's allowed to be.
Suzanne Price is the CEO of Breast Cancer Prevention Partners.
Why aren't we switching universally to DEHP-free products in all hospitals in the United States?
The why, I think, is because hospitals are big bureaucratic systems and change takes a long time.
Major public health groups and the FDA warned about DEHP in medical products more than 20 years ago. Kaiser Permanente is one of the few healthcare systems that took note going DEHP-free in 2012.
The science is very strong.
Elizabeth Eldridge identifies risky supplies and finds alternatives for Kaiser, which can be challenging given that some estimates show DEHP in 70% of IV equipment in the U.S.
DEHP is really just so prevalent. There are thousands of chemicals out there that we prefer not to be in anything we come in contact with, but it is one of those top chemicals on the list because of its prevalence.
We asked 25 top hospital systems and cancer centers if they use IVs that contain DEHP, know the risks, and inform patients. None of them even responded, suggesting a reluctance to admit usage or a lack of awareness among medical professionals. Eldridge says knowledge among doctors is key.
Healthcare is more about learning how to set a bone or put in stitches, but looking at all these external determinants that impact health. So we are seeing more physicians have exposure to information like this.
A new survey of nurses nationwide by the publication Nursing Beat for B. Braun, one of the largest makers of DEHP-free products, revealed that only 25% of those surveyed are aware of the risks posed by DEHP. But some lawmakers are alert to the problem. California passed a ban last year, and Pennsylvania is working on a similar bill, but it's progress that could have been in motion for decades.
The FDA warned about this 20 years ago. It's still being used widely.
This is about a regulatory agency that doesn't want to regulate. Let's regulate what needs to happen here. This is unacceptable. No one should be susceptible for getting a treatment that puts their lives in danger.
Senior U.S. Congresswoman Rosa DeLauro says silence from industry and federal agencies cannot be tolerated. In 2021, members of Congress called on the FDA to regulate DEHP and launch an awareness campaign for healthcare workers. It didn't happen. Critical lines of defense, leaving patients unguarded.
They cannot be allowed to get away with it. They just can't be.
The FDA has not responded to our questions about why it's taken no final action on DEHP in bags. To see all of our investigations, go to spotlightinvestigates.com. For Spotlight on America, I'm Lisa Fletcher.
Hi, I'm Liz Kidantis. Click like and subscribe buttons if you want to see more stories like this that impact you.